who are here specifically for this call. So good evening, everybody. Good evening to Lepalale. Good evening to Cape Town, Mitchell's Plain, and even to Canada, to March. She is with us here on the call, very excited. And today we want to discuss what do you need as a brand new member to make this business a success. You are an independent business owner now when you have started in Herbalife. And obviously what you want to determine, and those who are maybe not brand new tonight, but you have soon your next member, you want to basically give them hands-on to develop their business. And for all who are supervisors here on the call right now, I made a call last week about the support structure you should have in place as a supervisor for your members. So just if you haven't been on that call, just ask me for the recording of the call. It will be not officially available. I just send it specifically to those who requested. But now back to the brand new member. So we want to know your next level. What is your next goal? What do you want to achieve? Because this determines actually your whole planning. So you've got possibly started as a customer. Now you became a member on 25%. Now your next level is obviously a senior consultant, 35%. Then there's the qualified producer, 42%, and then there's the supervisor level. But there's only one ultimate level actually where you go for. This is the supervisor. Because what do you want to do on 35 and 42? This is just basically the steps in between, but the real goal, what you want to achieve is go to supervisor as quick as possible, but with the right attitude and with the right tools, basically. And how we build it is basically on the 3 times minimum 500 personal purchased volume. 3 is basically for 3 consecutive months, and Herbalife rewards that at the moment with a NutriBullet. So if you want to put that already into your notes, we want to have the NutriBullet. We go for you for the NutriBullet. It starts basically to help you, and this is actually just a nice tool, not because of the NutriBullet. You might have already one, then you get another one. That's not the point. The point is basically it helps you to build consistency. The major key in our business is somebody starts in the beginning highly excited, and then all of a sudden there comes holiday in between, and all of a sudden you are not that highly excited anymore. So you miss out the consistency. But when you think of a business, a shop opens every single day from morning. There are specific opening hours where the customers know he gets basically service. And this is what you need to apply. If you do it part-time, very part-time, but there is a specific consistency you want to give to your people. And this is where I want to ask you basically, how good are you already set up for your success? How much do you love or like your shakes? If you say, no, I like it, then I'm not happy. If you say, oh, Bea, I love it, and this morning I made it, with some cottage cheese, and I put some granadilla in it, and it was like a cheesecake dream. This is what I made this morning for me with PDM and vanilla. It was just absolutely divine. I can recommend you that recipe. But you must really look forward. I use since 22 years the shake without any fail, and I still love any shake I make because it's just, I put the same, like I love cooking, but it's just much easier, faster, and cheaper to get a shake, basically, with all the good nutrition. Then which products are you using? Do you use the shake tea aloe? Do you use more products? Did a family or friend or work wellness hour happen already? We make like a little wellness hour, and I'll share with you in a couple of minutes more how you can do that. But you want to inform your family, you want to inform your friends, you want to inform your work colleagues about what you're doing. Call it a shake party, call it a wellness hour, whatever do you like more. Ask your coach to support you with that a little bit. But this is essential, because if you have not informed your friends and your family and your work colleagues, you might have it difficult, because the people see you using the shake and they think diet. You make a diet again. And let me tell you, even if you're not highly interested to do a large business, but at least you want to that the people understand what you're doing is for your health. It's for your healthy lifestyle. And when they don't get it, that this is a healthy lifestyle, that it's about just changing your breakfast, not more. Yeah, not everybody goes for a weight loss goal. But when the people only understand what a difference it makes when you have a healthy lifestyle, a healthy start of the day with a shake, it's a huge difference. So then it's the family, it's the spouse supporting your healthy, active lifestyle. This can be a major key, because when you don't have your family or spouse behind you, it might be always like a backpack on your shoulders and you think, oh my goodness, but I want to do this, I want to do that. So it's good actually to talk open with your family, with your spouse about your goals and why do you have these goals. A lot of you might have the goal to earn an extra income. Let's say you aim for 5 or 10,000 rand extra. Would that make a difference in your family? Why do you want to have that extra income? Possibly, or why do you want to have Herbalife as a career? Possibly because you want to have a better life for the family. Possibly because you want to offer them more what you can offer them right now. Possibly because you don't want to have any problems at the end of the month anymore. So the financial freedom, what you're possibly aiming for, can make a big difference in your family, but your family need to understand this. They need to hear it from you, and they need to hear your kind of commitment you bring towards that. Have you achieved already your final health and wellness goals? So there might be some work still due, and I force you to stay in a follow-up process with your coach that you optimize your goals. If you see you can't do it by yourself, look for an accountability partner where you can send your measurements on a weekly basis, where you do your weight, if you do your weight, things like that, just that you stay accountable also to your results, because the more you improve your results, the more you will improve also your business, and you make yourself all the time more attractive. How did you feel before and looked before, and how do you look now? It's quite interesting to look sometimes back in the photos, and a lot of us share the photos. So I just challenge you, really share the photos. How did you look before? How do you look now? Put it next to each other, make a little collage, put it up on Facebook, have it on your WhatsApp, send it to other people. It's so encouraging for yourself when you see what a difference it makes already. Are you using at least shake, tea, aloe, PDM, multifiber? All what you use, you're gonna sell much easier because you can talk about it. You can talk about your experience. It's difficult. We are not salespeople, and we don't want to have you selling something you don't use because you don't understand. So this is like a minimum of products you want to understand and want to use for yourself. And you will even see that it comes nicely with your budget as well. So especially when you think you're on a lower budget, it's quite interesting to work it out, because with the PDM, you save a lot of the snacks and all of that stuff. And it's much more filling and helps you for much, much better results. So rethink is herbal, and if you don't understand the products, I basically open up today possibly a couple of things you write down now, and you want to go back to your sponsor and say, explain me this, explain me that. And if your sponsor is not available, then just come to me or come to another colleague here in our team. Just ask all the time questions. Is Herbalife a diet for you? And this is what I see when you would say now, you know, I want to lose 20 kilos. And I say, is your husband using the products? And you say, no, he's slim, he's sporty. If you say, no, he's slim, he's sporty, then you don't understand that Herbalife is a healthy lifestyle. Everybody can use Herbalife. Everybody should have a healthy breakfast in the morning. So make it a fashion thing that in the morning there's almost a shake competition going on. Who is doing the shake today? What kind of shake do we have today? Make it nice, make it sexy, make it attractive, that shake, that everybody wants to have a shake in the morning. You can mix it in the porridge, you can mix it with fruit, make it really nice that everybody enjoys it. So the kids can have it. For kids, it's a healthy breakfast. For your spouse, it's a healthy breakfast. So it has nothing to do in what shape they are. It's healthy, good nutrition. So if we don't understand that, how should we explain it to other people? And imagine always what you think your future members, your future clients will think. So we need to get that clear for ourselves, for our members, for our clients. So why did you sign up? And there is basically that key element in it, what I asked earlier, what is your goal? And I hope you have attended a HRM or a BBS before you signed up, that you have seen the wider picture. If you haven't attended yet, then I urge you, look for your nearest HRM or BBS, the next event which is coming up, and attend, that you understand the bigger picture. If I wouldn't have gone to my first seminar, I would not be where I am today. I wasn't interested in the business at all. I was just a client. But at my very first event I went to, because I wanted to learn more about the products, they understood all of a sudden about the company, and that the company actually could fulfill my dreams I had, which I had put already aside. So this is a major element, that you go to the HRM or to the BBS, just make it happen, then you understand even that more. So what are your goals? I come back to that over and over again. When you don't have clarity in what is your goal, what kind of product result you want to achieve, how do you want to look, and what kind of business result you want to achieve, how much money do you want to earn, and why do you want this? This is basically the major key to go forward from there. A major part in our business is really to do 15 wellness assessments. Now, this is just short, the 5 slides which I use every single day. It's saved on my phone. It's in my file. I have it in paper. Sorry, I'm still a little bit old school. I like it as a paper file. So I have that in my bag, but I also have learned it now to have it in a file on my phone, so that wherever I am I on the flight, am I somewhere sitting in a coffee place and somebody asks me, because of my branding, because of my button, I love to wear my button. So lots of you see me now all the time wearing this button around my neck. And thanks to Hasim, who made these big buttons. And I believe these work better than the small one, because most of the people need glasses and they don't wear their glasses. So it's better to have it as big as possible that the people see it. But then you want to be prepared. So you want to learn this simple wellness presentation. You don't need more slides. Please, I urge you, don't make a bigger presentation to the people. The more you explain, the more they get confused. For the beginning, this is more than enough. This is all you have to learn. To ask people, what did you have for breakfast? To explain no breakfast or carb-based breakfast is a roller coaster for your blood sugar. And how does breakfast affect you? And then you just ask them, do you want to change that? When they say, yeah, I'm constant feelings of hunger, I crave all the time, I have difficulty in concentration, I'm tired all the time. And then you just ask, do you want to change that? And when they say yes, then explain them the breakfast must consist out, which is the water, which is the aloe as a cleanser, which is the energy booster. And if you have that all the time with you in a small bag, you even can then give them a taste of it. And then you just introduce them to the trial pack. Please never ever sell directly a full shake or full tea or whatever. Always start with the trial pack. Because with the trial pack, they basically learn then that in 6 days they get nice support. They have 6 days the breakfast, and from there they can get started. Then also show stories to the people. Yeah. I have stolen a couple of stories from those who are here on the call right now. I have Ruxana here before and after. I have Pepe, who only lost 4 kilos, only. But because of that, she starts now to get a 6-pack. Yeah. So you see people here. Liesl is the sponsor from Nicoline here on the photo. She's in, yeah, you know where. I don't remember now. The Mpumalanga, yeah. Mpumalanga. And we have different people here. And you should have different stories on your phone in a file. So when you talk with somebody, when somebody asks you on the button, what is it with the weight loss? I want to lose weight. You say, can I show you quickly something? And you just show them the stories. If you make a presentation and you have explained about the breakfast and you just show them the stories, pictures say more than 1,000 words. So please get yourself a file together on your phone at least, where you have stories from your own customers, even more powerful. Your own story before and now, your photo, more powerful. But also stories from all different people, different age group, different culture, men and women. So the more stories you have, the more you can actually open up their mind, because they might be overweight, but they might have a son at home who looks like Atze here in the middle on the lower part of the picture, and he just wanted to have more an 8-pack and didn't get it right. He's a personal trainer, didn't get it right with training, and only by having Herbalife all of a sudden the 8-pack is showing up. This is the kind of stuff you want to show to the people. So get stories on your phone, very essential. So the secret is, first do it by yourself till you have the flow. 15 wellness assessments. It's not difficult to do. You can do that in a week. You can do it in a month. But don't take longer than a month, because this is the momentum what you basically want to get. With 15 wellness assessments, that means 15 times you have explained the healthy breakfast. 15 times you have shown the stories. 15 times you have given somebody a sample of the shake, tea and aloe, and you have heard, that tastes actually good. It gives you experience. It's all about getting experience. There's nothing wrong or right in our business. The only thing you do wrong is when you don't talk to somebody, because you don't give somebody an opportunity to change something in his life. Get your next 5 to 7 clients in the correct flow. What you walk, so walk your talk. Don't teach what you don't do. If you tell people what they should do, I think always when whatever I do, could I take somebody with me and this person could just do exactly the same what I'm doing? And only when I tick that, when it's simple enough, then I know I can teach that to everybody. So have your shake, tea, aloe every single day, like your life depends on it. This is what I mean with walk your talk. Don't teach what you don't do. Don't tell somebody, you have to take your shake every single day, but you skip your shake on a Saturday because you go now out for breakfast. Go out for breakfast, but have your shake before. This is as simple as it is. When you get the magic right, that this shake needs to get in your body every single day as a breakfast, and you can just do what you want to do afterwards. But this is the magic, basically. Be crystal clear about what you do. You learn actually while you're doing it. You never learn just in theory. Herbalife is something you learn in praxis. And obviously one big secret is also sampling, that the people really taste the shake. So what do? Our task is in the first month, love the shake and find 5 to 7 people who fall in love with the shake. Second month, learn the best follow-up methods and get more and more confident with it. Yeah, often I see new members scared because my customer hasn't lost weight, or I don't know if my customer really likes the shake. You need to become a master of the follow-up. The follow-up is the key for your success. There's pennies in a sale, but there is a fortune in the follow-up. This is what I got taught in the very beginning. And this is where you start to build a relationship. So know your follow-up, learn about the follow-up. Ask your sponsor, teach me more about the follow-up, yeah? And then also start to develop from your customer base the first 1, 2, 3 people who you develop into becoming a member. How do you develop them? Just take them with you to a Herbalife opportunity meeting. Take them with you to the next business building seminar. Show them the bigger picture. They will tell you by themselves that they like to do it. Third month, teach the month 1 and 2 to them. Be actively involved. Tell, show, try, do. Tell, show, try, do, and repeat. It's over and over again till somebody becomes confident. When you look back how we learned at school, they just taught us we need to write 100 times the A till they allowed us to write the B. Yeah. So it was always they told us, then they showed us, then we tried it, and then we did it. And then repeat again and repeat till it was actually synced in here. And this is the same how we learn everything. And this is why 15 wellness evaluations are so essential. All the time, encourage and give your customers, but also your members, some personal development. The why is more important than the how. So sometimes we don't look a little bit deeper. Why is our customer actually connecting with us? What does he need? It's sometimes a little bit 5 minutes more attention, 5 minutes more a small talk. I had it this afternoon with my customer. And it was so interesting for me because we just chatting, and I told you a little bit what's happening in my life, and with a couple of you guys, basically what's happening in your business right now. And I did her measurements and everything. And she said to me, Bea, you know what? The first time in my life, she's 43 years old now. The first time in my life, I learned because of you, the scale is not important. But it took her actually 4 months now being with me, not being interested at all on the kilogram anymore. And she has lost magnificent centimeters. And we chatted further. And then she said to me, Bea, I'm going now to Phi Island for holiday. And then I will be a week in Joburg. And when I come back, that will be end of April, then I will be more consistent here. I want to learn the Herbalife business from you. Will you teach me? Out of the blue. But this is building relationship. So love what you do and be patient with the people. Tell them what's happening in your life, what's happening with Herbalife, that you have been just to an LDW. You don't need to hide that when you're excited. Nicolene just coming back from the LDW. Love your people. Love your clients. They really deserve it. The more you have that natural love, if you just see money in your client, if you just see to sell them another shake, then you will be that small in Herbalife. If you start to love them, to help them, to support them, to think of them, they are like a little raw diamond. When you start to build a relationship, you know that a diamond needs to be polished. And you will polish them with time by time when you see to them, when you chat to them on WhatsApp, your follow-up, your encouragement to them. This is basically which builds that relationship, which builds them and develops them to a member and to a successful member. So your goal is basically your customer's goal. You must buy into your customer's goal. You must buy into your next member's goal. Only when you buy in and you really commit yourself to reach your customer's goal, you commit yourself to reach your next member's goal, and you make an active plan around that, then you will achieve your next goal, what you want to achieve. And this is why Herbalife is so simple. You just always need to know the goal from the customer, the goal from your member. You commit to that. The more people you help to achieve what they want to achieve, you reach your goal. So yes, you want to know what is your personal goal this month, in 3 months, until the end of the year. Because then you basically can look, okay, how many customers can I help to reach their goals? How many members can I help to reach their goals? So, and then you can adjust basically your plan and your daily activities to get the 15 wellness assessments done. And if you do it weekly or monthly, but when you do it with passion, then it happens completely different. And then on a side note, what you want to do always is you want to monitor your profit. So have an invoice book. And in that invoice book, basically you sell now to somebody a shake tea, hello, you write in the name, and that you can buy an invoice book at any shop, but start to have an invoice book. You're a businessman or a businesswoman, you want to make a proper invoice when somebody buys a product. So you write out the invoice book, and as a personal idea, I like to do that. On the copy, so he gets basically the first sheet of the invoice, but on the copy, just write down for yourself then the volume points from this order and the profit you made on this order. So very quickly on a daily, on a weekly basis, you can basically add up your profit, and you know all the time, like a serious businesswoman, do you know that in a shop, they cash up in the evening? So you want to cash up also. You are in a business. You want to cash up tonight. You want to cash up every single week so that you know how much money did you make this evening or this day. How much money did you make this week? How much money did you make in this month? And obviously you add then, when you have wholesale and royalties, you start to add that up. And always market with client 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you know actually how many clients you have exactly. You always want to know, as a businesswoman and as a businessman, how many clients do I have exactly right now? How much is my volume point right now? and how much profit did I make so far? So that you always have the overview. This is just to have a little bit of statistics always in order. So just to make a quick summary, do you have this and use it daily? And I mean, really, do you have it? So when I write here really, then it's easy to say, no, I have that. But do you have the healthy breakfast presentation? On paper, if you're a paper person, on your phone, if you work from your phone, do you have stories? Do you have it in paper? Do you have it as a file? Have it. Don't tell me I don't know how to do it. Ask your children how to do it. They know it. It's quite interesting. I find always children who show me how to do stuff on my phone, they are better in that than anybody else. And then it's quickly done. So really get yourself organized. And don't do it tomorrow, do it today. It's so quickly done. Do you know how to use it? What is your profile message on your WhatsApp? Please check it. Sometimes there is nothing. There's just, I use WhatsApp. This is when you initially install the WhatsApp. Just use that now. I just said it last week to a new member and said, change your sentence into, and I said to her, change it into, do you want to lose weight? Join me on a 6-day challenge. And she did it immediately. And guess what? Immediately she got a response from somebody, what is it all about, this 6-day challenge? And she got a new client out of that. So just do it, yeah? What do you post on Facebook, social media? If you are not good with it, then let's learn it together. Let us give you some tips for that. Ask your sponsor, ask myself, just get you rolling, going there. Especially when you have little time, start to use the social media, but use it wise. And then the badge, the branding. Never go out of the house without the badge. Yeah, even when you wear the shirts, I wear a branded shirt, but I still wear that button to show to the people basically my shop is open. So the badge is for me just shop is open. Yeah. So and this goes in the morning on, and in the evening it goes off. So have it always on. Business card. Look that you get the invoice book. Look that you get business cards. But the business cards, please again ask for advice from us. It should show some advertising in form of the 6-day trial or stuff like that. Do you have your own before and now story as a pic on your phone? Very essential. So I hope I give you there a lot of ideas, and I just come now to the final also. And I want to ask you, are you actively involved in our institution? And our institutions are the webinars. Every Monday evening, we have just a half an hour, sometimes 5 minutes longer like now, but we have a webinar. Every Monday evening, there's some coaching going on. So if you have limited time, then use this at least to get you all the time on track and stay warm around the fireplace. WhatsApp. Do you use WhatsApp actively? Yeah. We don't want to use the Team Herbalife as a chat, blah, blah group. There should be actively all the time. You should ask a question there. You should get your answers there. We post there the next event. So this is something you want to be actively involved all the time. The HRM, the BBS, just look a little bit at yourself. Do you go occasionally there? Are you more spectator? Are you a regular visitor, occasional visitor? Or are you actively contributing because it's your business? Your story, setup, registration, DG, speaker. So there's all the time people needed to work together basically to make it a success. And it's your business. It's not somebody else's business and you go there and visit that business. It's basically your own business. So this is the more you get involved, the more you get out of it. Is it a part of your monthly flow to be at the HRM, at the BBS, in the webinar? So just put all the dates in your diary already for the entire year, from your region, from the extravaganza, LDW, that everything is in your diary, so you can plan your family and everything around it, that everything has its, family is important, family time is important, but this is now your business, which should actually supply you with an extra income so that your family has a better life. So you want to build it around it, basically. And I come already to the end. I know I went fast today, but this is a a consistent development, basically what we want to do here on the webinar. It's just for you basically to kickstart a couple of thoughts and to kickstart a communication basically to get you into the right direction. And I want to finish off with 2 more slides, and this one is basically a very nice quote I found recently and thought that's so true. Do more than belong, participate. Do more than care, help. Do more than believe, practice. Do more than be fair, be kind. Do more than forgive, forget. And do more than dream, work. I think nothing better can actually describe what we are doing in Herbalife. And Jim Rohn is my biggest motivation all the time and informational speaker. I just want to share with you to finish off 10 of his most beloved quotes. The first one is, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. Second one, the challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. So you're guiding your customer, that is leadership. You're guiding your member. So it's to be strong, but not rude. To be kind, but not weak. To be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor without folly. We must all suffer one of 2 things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. That's a tough one, and we know that the moment we are not disciplined, we will regret one day soon what we haven't done yesterday. If it comes to your exercise, if it comes to taking your shake when you should, if it comes to your snacks you should have, the water you should drink, the person you should talk to, the pain of regret is actually harder than the pain of discipline. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have 1 less day to spend. Our time on earth is counted, and I don't want to make it now too dramatic, but we all know that. So make sure you spend each day wisely. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. And I know you have big dreams. I know you want to get out of the rat race. I know that you know that there is something more waiting for you. But this is why you need to risk the unusual. You need to do the unusual. If not, you will always go back to the old ordinary life and you hate it there. Motivation is what gets you started. And that's always huge in the beginning. But habits is what keep you going. This is why creating habits is key in anything you do. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every single day without fail. If you feel for it or not, you go for it. Don't join an easy crowd, you won't grow. Those who make it easy for you, you won't grow. Go where the expectation and demands to perform are high. This is where you grow. And then at last, learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. To be grateful all the time for what you have, for your family, for the opportunity we have with Herbalife, for the lifestyle we have with Herbalife. But aim for more, but be grateful for what you have already. So I hope I could give you a couple of thoughts for your startup, for an incredible journey in Herbalife. I'm there to support you. Your sponsor is there to support you. Just be in communication all the time. I see the focus group just in 5 minutes. I say thank you to everyone. I'll just open quickly up if there are any more questions for now. Let me see.